Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. There's the whistle. Danilo. Gerson. Rafinha. Gerson. He's in space and looking for options. Etienne. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton played out to the left flank. That's not going far. Now it's Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Chance here to counter. Aim forwards. Linton. Vinicius Junior. Etienne. Bruno Guimaraes with the foul. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Alexandro. Etienne. And he goes cross-field. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for a decent ball in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. It's run loose here. Rafinha. Gabriel. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Gently done. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Real chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Vinicius. Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. Moved on forwards. Etienne. Clipped into space. Gabriel clears it away. Bruno Guimaraes, Linton, Alexandro, Gabriel, Alexandro, and the counter is on. Brazil making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Alexandro delivers. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Out for a throw. Alexandro. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Brazil leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Gerson. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Etienne. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Alexandro gets into some space. Cleared away. Rodrigo! Decent hit and on target. Gabriel. Linton. Marquinhos did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rafinha. And it's Linton. Gerson. Spread out to the left. Alexandro picks it up now. Gerson. Rodrigo! Etienne. It's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. Alexandro chasing after it. Linton. Gerson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Danilo charging forward down that flank. And here's Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. And here's Linton. Oh, such a clever touch. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. And he whips it in. Chance to play it in. Rodrigo played back in. Danilo. Wins the duel this time. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's a nice ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, red. Nice interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in! And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short. Danilo can get it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Gerson has created one goal already. And it's Linton. That's been slipped through. Cuts out the pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's played forward, and here's Vinicius Junior. Does really well to win the ball there. Etienne. Can he latch on to this? Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafinha picks it up out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That has been knocked clear. And it's been taken short. Danilo with the cross. And they've got rid. That's the throw. Marquinhos. And it's Danilo. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alexandro plays it short. Gets good distance on it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Joelinton producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gerson, Rafinha, Danilo. Oh, that is a Vinicius Junior!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Etienne. Rodrigo. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Purring through the gears. Oh, that's a fine challenge. "15 minutes till half-time. Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. Danilo. And he'll shoot here! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all for him. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Rafinha, over to the left. And here's Rafinha. Plays it across. And he's heaved it away. And that has been cleared. Aim forwards. And play for a throw. Rodrigo on a strong run down the right. Oh, great run, magical! Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. keeper's got good distance on that. That is a little undercooked. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, gently done. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gerson. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo played out towards the big chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gerson. Alexandro looking for a runner. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gabriel. Linton. Alexandro. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Moved on forwards. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He's onto it in a flash. And it's Danilo. Danilo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Etienne. Spread out to the left. Marquinhos with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Linton. Lobbed in behind. Oh, nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Out to the left it goes. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior, given the lift of his goal, succumbs to the pressure. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's nice. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good work on the right flank here. Brilliantly cut out. Joelinton, gently done. Brazil have reclaimed it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Joelinton. Alexandro. That is a great pick out. Now it's Rafinha. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Joelinton. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha, now he's off and running.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rodrigo, and it's Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior, Rafinha, Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Alexandro. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Marquinhos, and it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Oh, good spread. Joelinton. Over to the left. Rafinha. Finish. There's the shot! Goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Linton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Danilo. Now it's Rodrigo. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Danilo. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out to the right. Looks to the other side. Etienne. Always on to decent chance! He scores!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Linton. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Looking to break at pace. Looking here to chip it through. He has a look up. Rodrigo. Marquinhos. Danilo. Linton. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Great ball if he can get there. Danger averted for now. Danilo, plenty waiting in the middle. That's very neat. Gerson, and it's Danilo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes! And he's there to get it away. Danilo. Gerson, now he's got space here. Crossed into the middle. And that was very necessary. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rodrigo. And he has been fouled there. Linton! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Aim forwards. Played towards the other side. Moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. And that's a throw-in. Alexandro. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
That's a little off target. Marquinhos.
Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, they look like they really want it.
They need to persist, it's exactly what they have to keep doing.
Good played through for the wide man. Rodrigo! Now what about this cross? And he's there to clear it. Spread out to the left. Gabriel. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Played into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Time to deliver. Rodrigo, and that's aimed into the middle. Etienne. Rodrigo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Marquinhos. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aim forwards. And they can counter here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes down, but nothing given. Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's got away. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Top draw. Oh, that is a bit special. Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he goes cross-field. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Great challenge, time to perfection. Bruno Guimaraes, Rafinha, Vinicius Junior on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Gerson played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Can he deliver? And here's Vinicius Junior. Etienne.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good spread. The less said about that pass, the better. Joelinton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Rafinha. Now he's off and running. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gerson. Danilo. Gerson. Thinks one through. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
They get a throw in. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Has another go! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Marquinhos. Etienne. And he shoots! just a whisker away. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Linton, Gabriel. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looks to the other side. Short changes him with that pass. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. And it's played forward. Well, they could break here. Etienne. Well timed, excellent interception. It's Linton. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Gabriel. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Delivers with whip. Cleared away. Aim forwards. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Vinicius Junior. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Keeper beats it away. That's really well cleared. Jason. Oh, sweet feet. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rafinha. Oh, good chance, surely! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Was a given, it always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes, Linton, Gabriel, Alexandro, Gabriel shifted upfield, and it's Linton. He is just caressing the ball. Alexandro, Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shoots! He's kept it out just. Tries to get it clear. Looking for a decent ball in. Could be danger here. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Lovely, now then. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Knocks it out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Gerson. Marquinhos. Alexandro. Gabriel, Alexandro, Bruno Guimaraes, Alexandro, Gerson, aim forwards, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the right. He's having a shot! That has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot! And that is a truly outstanding save. Gerson, Rodrigo, and it's played forward. Well, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. 2 minutes to be added on. Rafinha, Oh, the ball's come loose here. Danilo. Gerson. Etienne. Do have a chance to counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Danilo. Gerson. Rodrigo. Marquinhos. Marquinhos, nicely aimed pass. Aim forwards. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played into the box. And out it comes again. And time is up. Brazil really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.